hours. You must have
Um,
gone to bed very late.
I have to watch football match.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Which one did you watch?
Um, I can't even remember last night I watched which ones.
Was it Belgium? Did you watch Belgium?
I think that team. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't even remember what I watched last night.
Okay. Too much football. So, okay. Well, I'm glad you made it to class anyway. Hello, Ting. Xin chào, Ting.
Hi, teacher.
How are you, Ting?
I'm good.
Good. And Michael. Chào con. Chào con,
Hello,
Mike.
Mr. Rick.
How are you?
Uh, my legs are gone, apparently.
Where have they gone?
They are left over at the park.
The park. Okay. So you went for a run this morning already?
Yes, I went for cardio this morning.
Oh, wow. Good. That's good. You must be very fit, Michael.
Not that at all. I just, I just felt pain.
Okay. How far did you run today?
So the whole park is around 2.3 kilometers, and I ran
Mm.
around three laps.
Wow, that's great. So that's what, 7 kilometers?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good run. Very good, Michael. Good work. Is it hot today?
Well, it's not in the morning, but it will be in the afternoon.
Okay. Okay. So you went, what time did you go for your run?
Uh, I ran at 5:30, five
Wow,
and a half.
very early. Very early.
Yeah.
Okay, good for you. Okay, who else is here? Nok Ha. Xin chào Nok Ha.
Hi,
Kong Tenao.
I'm great, thank you.
Good. And what have you been doing this week, Nok Ha?
Uh, this week I just stay home, but
Mm.
yesterday I have dinner with my mom friends.
Sorry, you had a what?
Had a dinner,
A dinner.
like go out.
Yeah. Okay. How was that? How was that?
Uh, uh, is kind of great. The restaurant was delicious and the service was
Yeah.
great.
Okay. What sort of food did you have? Vietnamese food?
It's like Korean
Korean.
food, yeah.
Ah, yes. You
But it
like
also
Korean food? You like Korean
uh
food?
some of that, but
Mm.
because some have too many onions and I
Too many
cannot eat
onions.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you like kimchi?
A little bit because it kind of too spicy for me.
Yeah, a little bit spicy for me too. Same for me too. Okay. All right. I'm glad you had a good time with your friends. That's great. Okay. Who else is joining? Okay. Bao Ling. Xin chào Bao Ling.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. What have you been doing this week?
I just studied at home hours and go to Miss her apartment to do like extra tests.
Ah, okay. Good. Good. So you're not doing much this week.
Yes.
Just staying cool. Okay. All right. Well, we'll get started in a moment, seeing as it's already 10 o'clock. Can you please turn your cameras on? Bao Chan and Ting and Bao Ming. Thank you, Michael. I can see you. Thank you, Bao Chan. Okay. Ting, do you have a camera?
Sorry, I don't have.
Okay. And who else is joining us? Feng Ling. Good morning, Feng Ling.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Feng Ling?
I'm good, thank you.
That's great. Good to see you. And Viet Ang. Good morning, Viet Ang.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Viet Ang?
I'm good.
Good. Okay, everyone, we will get started. Thank you for joining the class today. It's lovely to see you again, as always. I hear it's been very hot in Hanoi this week. Here in New Zealand, in Christchurch, where I am, very cold. I have my jersey on and I also have the heater on. It's only about 4 degrees outside and raining quite hard. So very icy, not good for going outside. Okay. What are we doing today? Well, the first thing we're going to look at is I just want to finish up. Remember last week I was talking about writing in complex sentences. So we'll just do a little bit of practice about that. I have another word test for you. We're going to be looking at, just for a change, going back and doing some revision on writing task 1. For those of you who have the Ielts test coming up soon, I hope this will provide useful revision for you. We haven't done writing task 1 for a while, so we'll go back and have a look at that, just so you remember what to do about this. And we'll also be doing speaking, of course. We'll continue on from some of the part 1 questions we were looking at last week. Before we start on this week's lesson, does anyone have any questions for me about anything? Okay, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to be looking at, and I'm sharing the document with you now, is on simple and complex sentences. Bao Chan.
Yes, I'm here.
Can you read the first line for me, please, that I've highlighted?
A band score of 6 required using a mix of simple and complex sentence.
Good. Thank you, Bao Chan. Remember, by the way, Bao Chan, sentences has an S on the end. Can you say that for me, please? Sentences.
Oh, I don't see the NS.
Yeah. Can you say it?
Sentences.
Good. Much better. That's great. Thank you, Bao Chan. Okay. So if you want to get a score of band 6 on the Ielts, you have to use a mix of simple and complex sentences. To get a score of band 7, you need to use a variety of different sentence forms. But simple and complex sentences, they are the main forms anyway. So just very quickly to remind you of these and just to give you a quick bit of practice. And again, the reason why we are practicing these is just to remind you that how to use these sentences, how to make these sentences, and also to correct some of the mistakes I've seen with sentences in some of your writing. All right, so the first thing you can do is, and the easiest one, is just add subordinate clauses to a simple sentence. For example, Ting.
Yeah.
Can you read the simple sentence for me, please, that I've just highlighted?
She likes coffee.
She likes coffee. Can you say that again, please, Ting? She likes
coffee.
Good. Okay. To make that into a complex sentence, you just add a subordinate clause. Can you read the whole sentence now, Ting?
Although she likes coffee, she prefers tea.
Okay, so this has now become a complex sentence. Remember, I was saying last week that a complex sentence doesn't mean a complicated sentence, okay? Doesn't mean something difficult or hard. It just means something simple, like adding another clause to a simple sentence. That's all a complex sentence is. Okay, here's another example. Michael.
Yes.
Can you please read the simple one first, then the complex one?
He enjoys playing tennis. Although he enjoys playing tennis, he rarely has time to practice.
Perfect. Okay, so again, you can see adding a dependent clause, he really has time to practice, has turned that into a complex sentence. All right. The other way, another way to make a simple sentence complex is to use relative pronouns, such as who, which, or that to add information. Nok ha.
Yes.
Can you please read both sentences that I've highlighted, please?
Simple, the book is interesting. Complex, the book that I borrowed from the library is interesting.
Okay, so you can see how adding that, okay, how adding the word that and then adding some extra words has turned that into a complex sentence. One more example, please. Bao Ling.
Yes.
Can you please read the next two examples, please?
Simple, the movie was entertaining. Complex, the movie that we watched last night was entertaining.
Good. Okay, I'll go quickly through these because this is pretty easy for most of you. Like I say, this is just some revision, just to remind you how you can make simple sentences complex sentences. You can also, as you can see here, number 3, add conjunctions such as and, but, or subordinating conjunctions such as, for example, because, although, and while. Okay, who haven't I talked to yet? Viet Ang. You still there, Viet Ang?
Teacher, teacher.
Okay, Viet Ang. Can you please read the first two sentences, please?
Simple, he study hard. Complex, he study hard because he wanted to pass the exam.
Good. Okay, so you can see again, adding conjunctions has made that into a complex sentence. So, Feng Ling.
Yes.
Can you read the next two sentences, please?
Yes. Simple. She likes swimming. Complex. She likes swimming, but she prefers surfing.
Good. Okay, and the last example, the last way you can do it is add a noun or a noun phrase to provide additional information to a sentence. Okay, so the technical word for this is called adding an appositive. You don't have to remember this name, you just have to remember how to do it. Bao Chan.
Yes.
Can you please read the two sentences I've highlighted?
The cat is playful. Complex, the cat Siamese with striking blue eyes is playful.
Okay, so this word here, Bao Chan, is pronounced Siamese.
Smile is an M or an N?
It's an M.
Yeah, sorry, I can't even see clearly.
Okay. Do you want me to make it a little bit bigger, Bao Chan?
Yes.
How's that?
Yes, I can see it now.
Okay. Can you say the word, please? Siamese.
Siamese.
Okay. Siamese is a type of cat. Okay. It is cream or white colored. Okay. It has a brown tail and brown ears and a brown face. Very cute. And it has very blue eyes. A Siamese cat. Okay. So the cat are Siamese with striking blue eyes. This adjective here, striking, means blue eyes that are very bright. Something that is striking is something that is very bright, something that attracts your attention. Okay, so you can see how adding an appositive has turned this simple sentence into a complex sentence. Kak Zung, I see you've joined the class. Good morning, Kak Zung.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Okay, can you please read the next two sentences?
Simple, the dog bark. Complex, the dog, golden retriever with a friendly demeanor.
Good.
Bark
Demeanor. Yeah.
bark at the mole carrier.
Okay. Just some pronunciation corrections. This word here is retriever. Retriever.
Retriever.
Good. Okay. It's a type of dog, a golden retriever. Okay. It's a dog. It has brown hair, kind of brown long hair. A golden retriever. It's a type of dog. Friendly. This word here, actually, you pronounce correctly, Kakzung. Can you say it again, please? Demeanor.
Demeanor.
Demeanor. Good. Good. And finally, this one here. Can you say this, please, Kakzung?
Mole carrier.
Male.
Male carrier.
Mail carrier. Mail character is an American phrase, okay? Means the person who delivers mail or letters. Does that make sense, Kakzung?
Yes.
A mail carrier. That's the person who delivers your mail to your house. Okay. Friendly demeanor. Demeanor is a French word, okay, a little bit formal, just means has a friendly style or attitude. Okay, if you have a friendly demeanor, means your style, your personal style is friendly. Does that make sense, Kakzung?
Yes.
Okay, good. So you can see again how that has been turned into a complex sentence by adding a noun or a noun phrase. Good. So again, don't want to spend too much time on this because most of you know this well. I want you all to, we're going to look at these three sentences here now, and I'm going to get you to turn them into complex sentences by using one of the different strategies above. I'll make this a wee bit smaller again, by the way, so you can all see it. So you can use subordinate clauses, relative clauses, conjunctions, or a positive to turn each of these into a complex sentence. Okay. I'll just check to see if anyone else has joined the class. Who have we got? No. Okay. Okay. Start at the beginning now. Okay. Bao Chan.
Yes.
Okay, Bao Chan, can you please turn Hanoi is hot, which is a simple sentence, can you please turn that into a complex sentence?
Hanoi, which is capital of Vietnam, is hot.
Good. Thank you, Bao Chan. Very good. Okay, so you added a noun phrase. Okay, very good. Ting.
I'm here.
Okay, Ting, I like swimming, which is a
I
simple sentence. Please turn that into a complex sentence.
I like swimming, but I prefer playing football.
Good. I like swimming, but I prefer playing football. Good. That is correct, Ting. You turn that into a complex sentence, okay, by adding a dependent clause. Okay, good. The traffic was bad. Bao Ming, Michael.
Although it seems like the traffic here is convenient, it is bad.
Okay. Although it seems like the traffic here is convenient, it is bad. So convenient is not quite the right adjective, Michael, for describing traffic. Traffic is never convenient or inconvenient.
Like
Can you think of another adjective? You know many, Michael. You know many adjectives. Can you think of a more appropriate one, please? For describing traffic. So you wouldn't describe traffic as convenient in English. That is not an adjective you would associate with traffic. Can you think of another one? I'll give you a few moments to think about that while I go
Was
to...
clear? Was clear? Okay.
Okay, I'll come back to you in a moment, Michael. Okay, first of all, I'm going to Nok Ha Bao Ling Viet Ang. Nok Ha.
Yes.
Hanoi is hot. Nok Ha. A complex sentence, please.
Hanoi is hot, especially in the summer.
Perfect. Hanoi is hot, especially in the summer. Bao Ling, I like swimming.
I like swimming, but I don't go very often.
Great. Viet Ang, the traffic was bad.
The traffic was bad, so I always go home early.
Good. The traffic was bad, so I always go home early. Phong Ling, Hanoi is hot. Phong Ling.
Hanoi is hot because it's climate.
Oh, Hanoi is hot because... What is the rest of the sentence?
Because it's climate.
Because it's climate. Doesn't make sense, Phong Ling.
Hmm.
Hanoi is hot because you could say the climate is something.
Because of climate change.
Hanoi is hot. There are two ways you could say that sentence, Phong Ling. Hanoi is hot because of climate change, okay, is one way. Hanoi is hot because of climate change. You need the preposition of, or you could say Hanoi is hot because the climate is what?
It's changed.
Not quite. What is another form of change? What is the correct form of change for the sentence? Hanoi is hot because the climate is the correct form of change, please, Phong Ling. Do you know what it is? Hanoi is hot because the climate is changing. Changing, Phong Ling. Can you say the complete sentence for me now, please?
Yes, Hanoi is hot because it's changing.
The climate is changing.
The climate is changing.
Yes, needs to be changing. Hanoi is hot because the climate is changing. Needs to be present tense. Okay? Changing makes it present tense. To say climate is change is not correct. Okay, have to say changing. Okay, thank you, Phong Ling. And finally, Kak Zung.
Yes.
Kak Zung, I like swimming.
I like swimming, but she likes cycling.
Sorry, I like swimming, but
but she prefers cycling.
Good. I like swimming, but she prefers cycling. Perfect sentence. Very good, Kak Zung. Okay, Bao Ming, Michael.
Yes.
Have you thought of a better adjective to describe traffic than convenient?
So like this clear, usable.
So your sentence would be the traffic was bad.
Yeah, although the traffic seems clear, it was bad.
Although the traffic seems clear, it was bad. Is better. Good. Clear is much better. Good, Michael. Okay, good. Okay, but traffic is never convenient. Okay, convenient is not an adjective to go with traffic. All right. So thank you, everyone. So again, that was just a little bit of revision. So those are the sort of sentences you need to use in your writing and your speaking if you want to get band 6. Are there any questions with that? Okay, that's how you need to use complex sentences. Not difficult, especially for most of you. You have studied this, I know, for years. Phong Ling, is this correct? You have had a lot of practice on this ever since you were small, I know. But I just need to remind you of this because some of you are not doing this properly in your writing. Okay, quick test now for you. Phong Ni, Chao Gon,
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Phung Ni?
I'm good.
Good. Welcome to class. Okay, a test some of you may have done before a long time ago, but again, when I look at your writing, some of you are making mistakes with these words. So I'm just going to give you more practice at this. Okay, so what's the quickest way of doing this? Actually, I'll get you to talk to me because I want you to spend more time writing and speaking today. So looking at questions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just going to give you a few seconds to look at all these. Then I'm going to ask each of you what the correct word should be. Phung Ni, I'm going to start with you, okay? Phung Ni.
Yes.
Okay, Phung Ni, sentence number 1. Can you please read the complete sentence with the correct word? Please, Phung Ni.
I think Manchester United has made a good start to the season.
I think Manchester United has made a good start to the season is correct. There's also another word you could use in here. Made is correct. And there is also another form of one of these words that you could use in this. Bao Chan. What do you think it is? You are a football fan, I know, Bao Chan. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I think Manchester United has made a good start to the season. What else could you say?
Has given.
No, not has given. Okay. It is a form of this word here, Bao Chan. What is it?
Had.
Correct. Has had. Okay. Past tense. I think Manchester United has had a good start to the season. Okay. Had or made is correct. Okay. Ting.
I'm here.
Okay, Ting. What can you read all of the sentence with the correct word, please?
He didn't have much success in pursuing her to stay.
Okay. This word here is pronounced persuading. Can you say that, please?
Persuading.
Good. Persuading. Okay. Persuading means convincing, means talking her into staying. Okay. To persuade someone means to try to change their mind. Okay. So, Ting says have. Michael, what do you say? What word do you choose? Just give me the one word, Michael.
Make.
Just one word.
Make.
Make. Okay. Nok Ha.
He didn't have much success in.
Okay. Thank you, Nok Ha. Bao Ling.
Lot of people have.
No,
have
number two. Number 2, Bao Ling. Okay. I'm just looking for the correct word. I'm asking everybody. What is the correct word?
I think make success.
He didn't. He didn't.
Sorry. Make success in pursuing.
Make. Okay. Okay. I'm going to ask everyone before I give you the correct answer. Viet Ang. Which word? He didn't.
He didn't make success.
Phung Ling.
Much.
Phung Ling.
He didn't make much success.
Kak Zung.
He didn't have much success in persuading her to stay.
And Fung Ni, last one.
I think he didn't make much success.
Okay, interesting. Glad I'm doing this practice. The answer is have. Have, everyone. He didn't have much success in persuading her to stay. Make much success is just not correct. Make much success. It's not a correct collocation. It's not a correct chunk of English. He didn't have much success. Have success is a very common collocation or chunk of English. Have success or have much success. So have is the correct answer there. I think congratulations, Bao Chan, Ting, Nok Ha, and Kak Zung. All that got that correct. Okay, next one. Where did I get to? I think I'll go with you. Michael,
Hello.
can you please read all of sentence 3 and include what you think is the correct word?
Lots of people have lunch at their desk. Usually just a quick sandwich.
Okay, so you choose have?
Yeah.
Okay. Nok Ha,
Yes.
which word?
Lots of people have lunch.
Okay, Bao Ling,
A lot of people have lunch at the desk.
okay, Viet Ang,
Lot of people have lunch at their desk.
Fung Ling,
Lots of people have lunch at the desk.
Kak Zung,
Lots of people have lunch at their desk.
Fung Ni,
Lots of people have lunch.
Bao Chan, Bao Chan, Bao Chan, ơi.
Bảo Chan Bảo ơi,
Thầy gọi Trang con không nghe rõ.
Bảo Chan mà, con trả lời luôn đi con.
Vâng. Lots of people have lunch at their desks usually.
Okay, that's fine. And Ting,
Lots of people have lunch at their
okay,
desk.
thank you, Ting. Okay, everyone, please be ready to answer. Okay, otherwise we are wasting time here. When I call your name, please be ready. Okay, you know what sentence is coming up. You can look at it ahead of time. So you should be working out the answer now. Okay, everyone was correct, by the way. It is have. That's good. Lots of people have lunch at their desk. Just the same as number 2 is he didn't have much success. Okay, number 4. Nok Ha. Nok Ha. Can you please read all the sentence?
It's a good way for children to have new friends.
It's a good way for
To
children.
make new friends.
Okay, you choose make, Nok Ha?
Yes.
Okay. Bao Ling,
It's a good way for children to make new friends.
Viet Ang,
It's a good way for children to make new friends.
Fung Ling,
It's a good way for children to make new friends.
Kak Zung,
It's a good way for children to make new friends.
Fung Ni,
It's a good way for children to make new friends.
Bao Chan,
It's a good way to it's a good way for children to make new friends.
Ting,
It's a good way for children to make new friends.
and Bao Ming.
It's a good way for children to make new friends.
Okay, good. Everyone 100%. The first one you said, Nokha, it's a good way for children to have new friends, is not correct. Okay, it sounds like it should be correct, but it is not. Okay, children make new friends. Children also have new friends, but in that case, you wouldn't have the preposition to in front of it. If you see to, then you know it is to make new friends. Okay, Bao Ling. Bao Ling, number 5, please, Bao Ling.
This sort of behavior give the school a bad name. Gives,
Okay, so what is your word?
give.
Give. Okay, you're saying give, Bao Ling. Thank you. Viet Ang, just give me the word, please. From now on, everyone, don't need to read the sentence. Just give me the word.
I think give.
Phung Ling,
I think give.
Kak Zung,
I think give.
Phung Ni.
I think give.
Okay, I'll give you all a clue. No one has got it correct yet. No one has given me the correct answer. Bao Chan.
I think it's a makes.
Okay, Ting.
I think it's make.
Bao Ming.
Is make.
And Nok Ha.
Make.
Okay, everyone is wrong. Okay, there are 2 answers to this. This sort of behavior, Bao Ling, you were almost correct. Almost correct. But the correct answer is gives. Gives. Okay, remember, you can use a different form of one of these words to give the correct answer. Okay, it's not necessarily make, have, or give. You can need also sometimes to use a different form of the word. In this case, it is gives with an S on the end. This sort of behavior gives the school a bad name.
Teacher, but I have pronounced the S. Maybe you can listen to.
You did. Okay. If you did, of course, then you are correct. Okay. I don't need to listen back, Bao Ling. Okay. If you say you did the S, then you are correct. Good. So it does have the S. But if you are pronouncing the S, can you please pronounce it clearly so I can hear? Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So gives is correct. Viet Ang. Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
Number 6, please, Viet Ang. Can you read the whole sentence?
My parent.
No, number 6.
Number 6. We have some important decision to make about future. I think it might.
Okay, sorry, can you read all the sentence again, Viet Ang? I didn't hear all of it.
We have some important decision to make about the future of the business.
Okay, so the word missing is what, Viet Ang?
It's make.
Okay, make. Phung Ling, what word?
Make.
Kak Zung,
Make.
Phung Ni,
Make.
Bao Chan,
Make.
Ting,
Make.
Michael,
Make.
Nok Ha,
Make.
and Bao Ling.
I think give. Or give about.
Okay, the correct answer is make. Make, Bao Ling. Okay, we have some important decisions to make about the future of the business. Have is just not correct. Important decisions to make. Important decisions to make, again, is a common collocation of words. You make decisions. So decisions to make. Okay. Next one, please, is Fong Ling. Fong Ling, number 7.
My parents gave me a lift to the airport.
The missing word is Fong Ling.
Gave.
Okay. Kak Sung.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Make.
Fong Ni.
I think give.
Bao Chan.
Give a normal one.
Give. Okay. Ting.
Oh, I think it's give.
Bao Ming.
Is gave.
Nok
Hello?
Ha. Nok Ha.
Gave.
Bao Ling.
Give.
Viet Ang.
I think give.
The correct answer, everyone, is gave. Gave. Okay, gave. So everyone who said gave, congratulations, you got it correct. Remember, you don't have to use one of these words, but you do have to use sometimes another form of it. My parents gave me a lift to the airport. Okay, has to be gave. My parents give me a lift to the airport. Doesn't make sense. Okay, number 8. Where are we up to? Kak Sung,
Yes.
number 8, please.
I think it's make.
Okay, read the whole sentence, please, for me, Kak Sung.
I will make a word with the principal about it.
Okay, Kak Sung says make. What do you think, Fung Ni?
I think make too.
Bao Chan,
I think it's a give a word.
Ting,
I think it's have.
Bao Ming,
Is it half?
Nok Ha,
Have.
Bao Ling,
I will have a word.
Viet Ang,
Have a word.
and Fung Ling.
I think have.
Okay, it is have. Congratulations, everyone who said have. I will have a word. Have a word. Okay, not make a word or give a word. They don't make sense. I will have a word with the principal about it. Okay, just 2 more of these. Bao Chan, please. Bao Chan. Number
He-
9.
He has a nasty comment about her hair.
Okay, so you are choosing has.
Yes.
He has a nasty comment about her hair. Okay, Ting.
I think it's make.
Michael.
It's make.
Sorry, I didn't quite hear. Michael, which word?
Make.
Make. Nok Ha.
Like.
Oh, it's half.
Make. Bao Ling.
He make a nasty comment.
Okay. Again, how do you spell the missing word? Bao Ling?
He makes a nasty comment.
He make. Okay. Viet Ang.
I think make.
Fung Ling.
I think it made.
Make.
Made.
Kak Zung.
I think it's made.
How do you spell that, Kaksung?
Made.
And Fong Ni?
I think makes.
Okay, Kaksung, congratulations. You were the only one who was correct. He made a nasty comment about her hair. M-A-D-E. He make a nasty comment about her hair is not grammatically correct. Okay? He made a nasty comment about her hair. He made a nasty comment. Okay? If you're going to use make, you need to use some other words in the sentence. All right? The way the sentence is written, it must be made. M-A-D-E. Last one of these, ting. Ting.
I think
Number
it's
10.
give. I think it's give.
I'll give you a ring next week and arrange a time to meet. Okay, thank you, Ting. Bao Ming.
Let's give.
Ngoc Ha.
Give.
Bao Ling.
Give.
Viet Ang.
Give.
Phung Ling.
Give.
Kak Sung.
I think give.
Phung Ni.
Give.
And Bao Chan.
Give.
Okay, everyone got that correct. I'll give you a ring next week. We can arrange a time to meet. Okay, that's very good. You all got that one correct. So the only one that everyone got wrong was number 4. Okay, it's a good way, this one here, it's a good way for children to make new friends. Okay, not have, not give, okay, or make new friends. All right, so again, I'm glad we did that practice for these because like I've said before, grammar is worth 25% of your score for Ielts. So the fewer mistakes you can make, the better. Are there any questions about any of those? Again, I will run through them all very quickly, just to remind you. I think Manchester United has made or had a good start to the season. He didn't have much success in persuading her to stay. Lots of people have lunch at their desks. It's a good way for children to make new friends. This sort of behavior gives or gave. You could have gave, past tense, or gives, present tense. This sort of behavior gives or gave the school a bad name, but not give. Has to be gives with an S. We have some important decisions to make. My parents gave me a lift to the airport, not give me. I'll have a word with the principal about it. He made a nasty comment. And I'll give you a ring next week. All right. Time for you to do some writing. Those of you who are a little bit sleepy, like Bao Chan, because they were watching football last night. All right, you should all be able to see writing task 1. This is something we haven't practiced for a while, which is why I thought we would do it now. So, remember, the only thing I'm going to remind you is that you need to write 4 paragraphs using the acronym HOT to guide your structure. Ngoc Ha, what does the P in pot stand for?
Paraphrase.
Correct. Bao Ling, what does the O in pot stand for?
It's overview.
Correct. And Viet Ang, what does the T in pot stand for?
Does this stand for 22?
Good. I'm glad you remember. Okay. So that's the only thing I'm going to remind you of. The structure for all writing task ones, you use the acronym POT. Paraphrase, overview, to detail paragraph, which means you write 4 paragraphs. I'm going to share the link with you now so you can write on the document. Okay, you have 20 minutes. 20 minutes. To write the answer to this question. I've sent you all the link in chat. Now, a lot of the graphs that we're going to be looking at, that writing task 1 and writing task 2 have been given to me by Miss Ha. Miss Ha has got this from a document of predictions for the Ielts test this year. Okay, so the questions we're going to be studying for the next few months are questions which have been predicted to come up in the Ielts test this year. So that's why it's worth paying attention to these questions. If you are doing the Ielts test in the next few months, you might very well have one of these questions. So this is exactly what you can expect to see. Okay, everyone, so you have 20 minutes starting from now. After we finish this, we will finish this at 10 past 11. All right, everyone, you have until 10 past 11. I will correct them during the week and let you know your score next week. In fact, I might even let you know your score beforehand, but I will go over the correct answer with you next week because we will finish the lesson this morning by doing some speaking. So at 10 past 11, we will finish this and we will do some speaking. But I'm giving you 20 minutes because, of course, 20 minutes is what you will get in the Ielts test to do this. And like I say, I'm not going to give you any more information other than to remind you to use POT to answer this question.
Teacher,
Yes.
can you check again the link because I cannot write. Have you opened the edit?
I have. I will. Hang on. I will. Yeah, I will. Yeah. I'll just check that everyone can write on the document. Hang on just a moment. And I will.
No, you have to change it into editor.
Into editor. Okay. I'm just looking at share now. According to what I've got here, anyone with the link can open.
It just say open, but we can still see it, but we cannot edit it.
Okay,
so you have to change the viewer into the editor. Add the share one.
Yeah, I'm looking at that now.
Yeah.
Change it into the editor.
No, it's the under the viewer under. No, add the link one.
The link, okay.
Wait, you press the share button?
Yeah, I did press the share button.
Not that.
the
Alright,
one you
Mr.
just click.
Here's the thing that we got
Yeah.
everyone who
On
have
the
the link
81 with
cannot
the link.
write
Yeah,
because
I have.
they
Yeah,
have the viewer.
Yeah. So you
they only have
change
the
the
viewer
viewer
role.
to editor.
editor like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Cảm ơn. Nóค่ะ. Tuan Son, chào con.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, Tuan Son. You understand what we are doing?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, good. All right, because you couldn't write on the link, okay, I'm going to give you until 12 minutes past 11. I'll give you 20 minutes from when I shared the editor with you to make it fair. Okay, so 12 minutes past 11, we will stop. You should be able to do it within 20 minutes. So, for example, you could say that in 1990, India used 400 units. If you want. Five minutes, everyone, 5 minutes. That is 20 minutes. So like I say, I will mark these during the week and I will give you your mark either during the week or at next week's lesson. I'll also give you a model answer and I'll also discuss with each of you next week what you can improve. Okay. So between now and the end of the lesson, we're going to be doing some speaking. Tuan Son.
Yes.
Okay, can you see the document that talks about what city area you live in?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. All right, everyone, I'm going to be asking you one of these questions. Okay, one of these questions. I'm going to be going around each of you. Okay, what city do you live in? Now, for some of you, I know we've practiced these quite a few times already, but these are very common questions in the Ielts test. And if you are doing the Ielts test soon, there is a good chance that you will get a question about your hometown. So it's always good to revise your answers to these questions. You can see here how many questions there are. There are 7 questions that you might get asked about your hometown. Again, by the way, this comes from a document this Ms. Ha has provided, which predicts what sort of questions will be asked in the Ielts test this year. So, simple ones such as what city do you live in? Do you like this city or area, and why? Do you know any famous people in your area? Okay, a little bit of an unusual question, but it's something we can practice now. How long have you lived in this city? Okay, easy question. Are there any big changes in this city or your area? Do you like crowded places? Why or why not? Did you learn about the history of your hometown at school? You can see here there are some suggested answers. I think, by the way, I've been reading these answers. I think they've been provided by AI, by artificial intelligence. Some of them are very strange in English. They're not the sort of answers that a real person would give, but they are the sort of answers that a computer program might give. So I'm not going to worry too much about the content of these answers. Also, there is a lot of very unfamiliar vocabulary that you don't need to know to answer these questions correctly. A lot of, they're not incorrect, but some of them are unusual or uncommon or very, very formal. For example, this word here, metropolis. No one ever uses that word. Metropolis is a very old-fashioned word, comes from, I think, Greek or Latin origin, which just means city. Metropolis actually means city, but no one ever uses this word in conversation, metropolis. And there are quite a few other examples. So like I say, I'm not going to go over all these answers with you, but I will ask you the questions. Tu and Son, I'm going to start with you. We're going to do it in this order, by the way. Okay, so Tu and Son, Phung Ni, Kak Zung, Phung Ling, Viet Ang, Bao Ling, Nok Ha, Bao Ming, Ting, Bao Chan. You will be last. Okay, so the first 3 are Tu and Son, Phung Ni, and Kak Zung. Are you ready, Tu and Son?
Yes, I'm.
Okay, what city do you live in, Tu and Son?
I live in Hanoi, which is a very crowded city, and there are many famous restaurants and high-rise building, and because the people don't really obey the laws, so there are quite many traffic jam in my city.
Okay, Tu and Son, I will stop you there. Okay, too long, Tu and Son. Okay, I just want 2 or 3 sentences. 2 or 3 sentences. Okay, so your answer was fine, Tu and Son, but just too long.
Yes.
Remember, part 1 question only need to say 2 or 3 sentences. So, by the way, everyone, you can look while you are waiting for your turn to speak. You can look for ideas at these answers. Might give you some ideas. You don't need to copy the words. You can if you like. I'll leave that up to you. But like I was saying, some of these words, like metropolis, like reside, this word here, reside, is a very uncommon word, means to live. Just means I live in Hanoi, I reside in Hanoi, but no one in conversation, no native speaker would ever use this word in conversation. Too formal, too unusual. But that's what it means. So like I was saying, there are many unusual, uncommon words in these answers. But please, while you are waiting for your turn, read the answers by all means, maybe just to give you some ideas of how you can give your answer. Okay, so Tu and Son, what you said was fine, but you only need 2 or 3 sentences. Okay, despite what you see here, these answers, a lot of them are too long. Okay, so just 2 or 3 sentences for part 1. Phung Ni,
Yes.
do you like living in Hanoi? Why or why not?
For me, Hanoi is a good place to live because the condition of education and medical in Hanoi is really good, and Hanoi is also the safe city.
Okay, good length. You could say you talked about something and medical. What was it, Phung Ni?
The condition of medical and education.
Okay, you would say the condition of medical and education, not quite how a native speaker would say it. You would say it has a lot of good medical facilities. Do you know this word, Phung Ni?
Sorry, I don't know.
Facilities. Okay, I'm going to send it to you in chat because this is a very useful word. Facilities. I'll send it to everyone. Okay, facilities is a formal word. It means, if you say medical facilities, sports facilities, okay, these are the buildings and organizations that provide certain services. So, for example, medical facilities can be something like hospitals, of course, doctors' offices, surgeries, places where you go to get medical help. Sports facilities are something like football fields, basketball courts, badminton courts, tennis courts. They are all sports facilities. So facilities is a good general term to know when you are describing a set of things that is associated with another thing, such as medical facilities, sports facilities, educational facilities. Phung Ni, what is an example of an educational facility?
It's like school.
Correct. An educational facility is a school or a university or a high school. Okay, they are educational facilities. Phung Ni, what is an example of a transport facility?
It's a bus.
Correct. A bus station. Okay, so facility usually refers to a building of some sort. Okay, so you would say bus station, train station, airport. They are all transport facilities. So facilities, everyone, very useful word to know. Does that make sense, Phung Ni?
Yes.
So you would talk about Hanoi has great educational and medical facilities, is how an English speaker would say it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good answer. Otherwise, Kak Dung,
Yes.
do you know any famous people in your area, Kak Dung?
I think there are no famous individual in my area. In my area, it is a small street in Hanoi with a lot of people, a lot of normal people who are not recognized as famous people.
Okay,
They
Kak Dung, that is enough. Kak Dung, that was a great answer. Okay, excellent answer. Very good, Kak Dung. Okay, I have no comment for that, okay, other than very good, very, very good. Why Kak Zug's answer was so good, everyone, was he didn't just say, I have no famous people in my area. Okay, he went on to explain that instead, the area has normal people living in it. It's a busy area, lots of small streets, but no one in my area is famous. Okay, he demonstrated his vocabulary, he demonstrated his fluency by giving 2 or 3 sentences. If you want to get a good mark, just do exactly what Kak Zung did then. You do not say, no, there are no famous people in my area. That will not give you a good score. You need to go on and explain. So, very good, Kak Zung, full marks for that.
Yes, thank you,
Okay.
teacher.
Next is Phung Ling, Viet Ang, and Bao Ling. Phung Ling.
Yes.
Okay. In your part of Hanoi, have there been any big changes recently?
I think in Hanoi, the big change is in my is where I live is Kima Street. It have it have three skyscraper. High-rise buildings. It's three high-rise building for 5 years.
Okay, so you would say, so I understand what you were saying, Phung Ling, but not very fluent, okay? You need to say something like this. In my part of Hanoi, there have been some big changes. There are 3 new high-rise buildings or skyscrapers. They were built about 5 years ago, and I think they have thousands of new people have moved into them. So my neighborhood is now very busy. Does that make sense, Phung Ling?
Yes.
That is how you would answer that question fluently. Okay. Viet Ang, do you like living in crowded places? Why or why not?
I don't like living crowd life because the overpopulation lead to out of work and it and traffic. Furthermore, it can be clearly seen that students in Hanoi always struggle in the bad exam to have a good score on the school.
Okay, that is enough, Viet Ang. Okay, that is enough. Good answer, Viet Ang. Just remember only 2 or 3 sentences for this. Remember, everyone, part 1, only 2 or 3 sentences you need. Viet Ang, these words here. Can you see, Viet Ang, these words here? Can you read them for me, please?
It's caring and sensitive.
Good. Serene is the first one. Can you say that, Viet Ang? Serene?
Serene.
Good. And tranquil. Tranquil. Good. Okay. Good. So for those of you who are keeping a list of new vocabulary, and you should all do this, by the way, serene and tranquil are 2 very good adjectives to know when you want to talk about places that are peaceful. Serene and tranquil are both synonyms, just meaning peaceful and quiet. Okay, so you can say, I like serene and tranquil places, or Hanoi is not serene and tranquil. All right, but these are very good words to add to your vocabulary. Very good adjectives when you want to talk about somewhere that is peaceful or quiet. Thank you, Viet Ang. Bao Ling.
Yes.
Bao Ling. What city do you live in, Bao Ling?
I live in Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. This city is like surrounded by a business place and a lot of developed facility and Hanoi has a lot of entertainment choice, including like gyms, cinemas, or cafes that you can enjoy.
That's great. Very good, Bao Ling. Very good. Okay. Good use of the word facilities, Bao Ling. I didn't quite hear. Did you say developed with a D on the end? Because yeah, that is what you need to say. It has a lot of developed facilities. Okay, that's great. Very good. Okay, Bao Ling, great answer. Nok Ha.
Yes.
What area of Hanoi do you live in, Nok Ha?
You can tell that I live in the middle of Hanoi, which is the capital of Vietnam.
Uh-huh. Do you like this area? Why or why not, Nokha?
I kind of like my area because it's a mixed bag, so I can have many places to entertain and also have a variety cuisine to enjoy.
Okay, good. A variety of cuisine. Nokha. Okay, remember the preposition. A variety of cuisine to enjoy. That's good. Good answer, Nokha. Okay, I'm glad you said this, didn't you, Nokha? Mixed bag.
Yeah.
Okay, mixed bag, good. Mixed bag, everyone, if you are not familiar, this is a slang term, okay, a colloquial term, which you can use in the test. Mixed bag, all it means is there is a mix or a selection of good and bad things. A mixed bag just means there is a mix, a selection of good or bad things. So, for example, if you are talking about your area or neighborhood, you might say, it's a mixed bag in my neighborhood. There are a lot of good restaurants. There's a nice park, but there is too much traffic. Okay, so good and bad things. So mixed bag just means there is a mix, a selection of both good and bad things. Thank you, Nokha. Bao Ming, Michael.
Hello.
Do you know any famous people who live in your part of Hanoi?
Well, apparently there aren't any famous people in my area due to the fact that it is a quite noisy place. And by the way, the neighbors aren't friendly either.
Sorry, the neighbors aren't friendly.
Yeah, aren't friendly either.
Okay. So if you say something like that, Michael, you really need then to give a sentence of explanation. As in, why
Because they
aren't the
always
neighbors friendly?
argue and they always have controversy.
Okay, good. Because they always argue and they always have controversy. Not quite correct. Better to say because they always argue and they disagree about many things is a better way of saying it. Okay?
Okay.
Instead of saying they have controversy, that's not quite the correct use of controversy.
Oh.
Better to say because they always argue and because they disagree about many things is better. Okay?
Okay.
But good length, Michael. Okay, the length of your answers is better now. Okay, good. Good.
Thank you.
Ting,
I'm here.
what part of Hanoi do you live in? Ting, what district?
Can you talk again?
Yeah, what part of Hanoi do you live in? What district?
Con có hiểu câu hỏi của thầy không hả Thịnh?
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
live in the middle of Hanoi.
Okay.
Near
Yeah.
Hon Kiem Lake.
Near Hon Kiem Lake. Okay, good. Have there been any big changes in this area recently?
I think the big change is people have more car.
Yes, and need to give me 2 or 3. People have more cars. Remember, cars is plural, needs an S on the end. People have more cars. What else, Ting? Can you think of something else?
Nói
What
tiếp
about
Thịnh ơi, bịa nó ra chứ, lý do bịa nó ra xem nào.
what about new buildings, new restaurants, Ting? Anything like that?
Yeah, I think some new restaurant.
Okay.
Rồi
And
ôi, miêu
then
tả cái khu vực mình đang ở thôi mà, hiểu không? Xung quanh đấy như thế nào? Xong rồi hoàn cảnh chỗ Hòn Kem Lếch thì thiếu gì chỗ để miêu tả đâu. Thì nếu mà chỗ gần nhà mình mà không có gì thì mình miêu tả further cho cái khu Hòn Kem Lếch đi. Miễn là làm thế nào để nói được vài ba câu một cách nó trôi chảy thôi mà.
So, for example, Ting, you could say something very simple, just like, for example, the last time I went to Hongkiem Lake, I saw there was a new ice cream shop. Okay, Ting?
For
Just something easy
example,
like that.
last time I visit Hongkiem Lake, it have the new coffee shop near
Good.
Vita.
Okay, good. Better. Okay, that is the sort of answer you need to give. Good. So that's better, Ting. Okay, and finally, we're almost finished, everyone, for those of you who are looking at the clock. Bao Chan.
Yes.
Bao Chan, where you live in Hanoi, is it crowded?
Yeah, yes, my living town is crowded. If
Okay,
a
you would
bunch
say, yes, my part of town is crowded. My part of town is crowded.
yes, my part of yes is crowding.
Okay,
it's
good.
crowd. Yeah.
Okay, do you like crowded places or not? And why or why not?
I still love like a crowd of people, like a bunch of people, like foreign visitor, my Vietnamese person or anyone live like in the apartment. In the apartment is remain a lot of people there, so I want to live there because I can first thing first is I can share a lot of things with them, like foods or hang out with them, and
Okay,
next.
good. That's good, Bao Chan. Long enough. Okay, remember only 2 or 3 sentences. All right. So to do it fluently, you would say something like, yes, I don't mind crowded places because there are a lot of interesting people there. I see a lot of foreigners. There are a lot of different restaurants to go to, and there are a lot of places I can hang out with my friends. Okay?
Okay.
Something like that. That's all you need to say. 2 or 3 simple sentences. Well, simple and complex sentences. Okay, but that just give a summary of what it is like in your area. Okay, Bao Chan, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, everyone. Okay, everyone turn their cameras on, please. Want to see everyone before I say goodbye. Thank you, Bao Ling. Thank you, Tuan Son. Thank you, Nok Ha. Fung Ni, I can't see you. Where are you, Fung Ni? There you are. Good. Okay. And Kak Sung. Okay. Thank you for coming to class, everyone. As always, it's lovely to see you and lovely to talk to you. So like I said, I will mark your essays during the week, and I will either let you know during the week or at next week's lesson what your score is and how to improve. And we will do another of these next week, another task 1 exercise. I know some of you have got the IELTS exam coming up in the next 2 or 3 months, so it's good to practice these just for revision. So I will give you a different exercise, not a bar graph, something else next time. Okay, and we will also continue with our speaking practice. Before we go, are there any questions? Okay, come earn, everyone. Great to see you. Hope you have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you all again next Sunday. As always, any questions, please ask me or Miss Ha. Otherwise, see you next Sunday. Gap Lai Sao. Tạm biệt.
Goodbye, Mr. Rick.